today's quote is trust in what you love, continue to do it, and it will take you where you need to go. And that's from Natalie Goldberg. And I feel like been having to do this a lot lately, trusting that it's going to take, like what I'm doing right now is taking me where I need to go. Because I'm trying to build up rhythm around content creation because I really want to get into a good rhythm of it. It has been a long road. I am still not pushing for any particular goal other than just getting better and improving. And anytime I start to feel like I'm overwhelmed or like I just don't want to do it, I'm like, oh, the step I'm trying to take is too big. I need to take a smaller step because if I don't take a smaller step, then I'm going to get overwhelmed and not take any more steps. I'm going to stop taking steps and I'm going to like mentally pull back from progress. And I know myself well enough to know that that's what will happen to me. So it's not like I'm trying to avoid pushing myself. It's just there's a difference between pushing myself to go out the door versus pushing myself off a cliff. And if I'm going to push myself off a cliff, then I'm going to stop. And that's not the goal. The goal is to just incremental change, get better, get better. So I have to work on that trust. And what was it? Was it Friday? I put out. No, it was like Thursday that I had put out a short on YouTube. And then the next day I like started up working on another short. And so Friday I scheduled the short and then I also finished a quote of the day video and scheduled it for Saturday. And I'm like, if I can get a rhythm of pulling stuff out of my streams and pulling out my quotes and pulling out my shorts and trying to like bite at that stuff and start getting myself kind of in a rhythm of doing that. And then also, okay, if I can pull this out and this out and this out and get them edited and into YouTube, then I can start scheduling myself, which is ideal. Ideally, you would have content prepared to continue ahead of where you are, not just I'm editing and immediately posting, because that puts a ton of pressure, especially if you're trying to get into kind of a regular scheduling rhythm. Like I don't necessarily need to have something come out every day or some kind of content being out every day, but it's possible if I can get myself into the rhythm, getting the editing process better, and then setting things up to come out at future times. Because, that's the ultimate goal for where I am currently at. But it's just trusting that it's going to get easier because it has already started getting easier. I'm not getting like, my content isn't like super flashy and super professional and all of this, but I'm not that person yet. If I ever get to that point, it's going to be through the process of, okay, what baby step did I take today? Well, I edited easier, or I pulled content easier, or I downloaded it to my computer for editing easier. Like those little bits got easier. And then once those are easy, then the next pieces will start to fall into place. So I can trust that. I have a short in the works that I would like to have ready to go out tomorrow. If I meet that goal, then that's fine. If I don't, then I'm not going to punish myself for it because that doesn't work for me either. And we'll just continue to see how that works. And just trust that the process is going to take me where I need to go. Wherever that is. I don't even really know where that is. And I'm not really concerned about it at the moment. Like, it'll get there if it needs to get there, or if it's going to go somewhere else that I'm not even thinking about yet. That's cool too.